Hi. I feel like a news anchor. I feel like a fucking news anchor. These are not gonna work. Hi, what's up? How are you? I hope you're doing good. I feel ashamed because I feel like a fraud being here and not having read this before, nor watched the movie. And that's good though, right? Like, that's a compromise. It's not like I watched the movie and I refused to read the book. I haven't done neither, so that's cool. So I'm gonna do it now, today, with you, me and you together. It's a day. Wait. Hi. This is soda. I'm gonna be reading Pride and Prejudice. Yay! See you in the update. So I just finished volume 1. The writing is kind of shitty to follow. It's like shit is going on and it's just flying over my head. After reading like modern literature where it's a lot of diversity and then going back to something like this, it's like shocking a little bit, but so far I'm kind of headed into the disappointed route. When it comes to the characters, I like Mr. Darcy. I have no idea what anyone else is blabbing about. The sense of humor, there is a highbrow sense of humor happening and I love it so much. It's like rich people humor, you know? Rich, white, entitled people humor, and I like it. There's a bunch of words and they all make sense separate, but then you put them all together and it just like, I like the vibe that Mr. Darcy is giving. I know, probably supposed to hate him, but I like him so far. I just finished volume 2, which is from chapter 24 until chapter 43. There's been an improvement, which is good. There's been a huge improvement, which is just absolutely amazing. It's given overhyped. It's giving overrated. So in volume 2, we get to know more about everyone, obviously, which is good. But what we get to know is not good. What we got to know was that half of the families are inbred, incestuous, sexist son of a bitches. And I'm not vibing with that, to be honest. Mr. Collins, I'm not gonna spoil anything, don't worry about that. I'm gonna try to keep this as spoiler-free as I possibly can. Mr. Collins... yeah, incest, right? As we go along as well, the progress of what's happening and the novel in general, like as a whole, it becomes more of a balanced structure or like a structured novel rather than just, because honestly, don't hate me, when it started, and I still kind of feel like that, it's just a bunch of people going to each other's houses. That's how it feels. A bunch of privileged white people going to each other's houses. I mean, that's my opinion, so whatever. As we go on, it illuminates women's lack of choice and lack of right at the time and how fucked society was towards women and, you know, most men, but towards women in general. And I like that. The entire premise of this book at first glance, it's being a woman in this time and having a family that wants nothing but to marry you off as soon as possible. You're 23. You're old, you're ripe, you're not good enough anymore, you're donezo, we don't want you anymore. I thought it was ingenious to write something like this at the time. It has a huge, great message, but it comes off as incoherent bullshit about privileged white people. Sorry. I liked how comedic it was, like the satire, highbrow humor of it, and just people doxing people in the most proper genius. It's like I'm saying you, but like I'm a lady, you know what I mean? The entire society and how unbearable it is to be there, to be just an object, to be married off as soon as you turn 20 and have 5 children as soon as you turn 25. It's just... it's unbearable to Elizabeth, and we feel that unbearableness. We feel that like uncomfortable situation, and it does feel like you're in this fucking society, which is good. So far, I can like, this is gonna be me, but I can DNF right now and not miss anything, like not miss a beat. Sorry. I have a question if you made it this far. Would you prefer spoiler-free reading vlogs or just a reading vlog where I go ham on the book and the story and what's happening, because I love doing this. I love starting a book and documenting like this what I'm doing, but yeah, I want to know so I could make this more entertaining for you as well. So volume 2 summary, it's given more, but it's still more on the average side. Still boring, still difficult to understand. I don't know what, if I'm stupid, I'm okay with being stupid. If I'm stupid, I'm stupid, but I mean, I read like 3-4 chapters and I still have no idea what the fuck is going on. Just everything is coming off as privileged bullshit, which is at the same time good. Oh my god, this is so confusing to me. It's good because like it highlights how things are in this society and in this time and in these families. But it's not good for me because I fucking hate reading it. I'm going to start volume 3. So I'll see you in a little bit. Hi. So I just finished and I have some thoughts. We might not agree to me, but it's my opinion. I thought it was overrated. Let me think on how I'm going to word what's in my brain. A good thing, there is an improvement. There's a huge improvement, so that's good. But there's just one thing that's on my mind that won't go away, and we sort of kind of need to talk about it, and no one talks about it, and I've never seen anyone mention it. Mrs. Bennet is a fucking pimp. Why does no one talk about the fact that Mrs. Bennet literally pimp out her daughters? Mr. Bennet is the best fucking character. I feel so stupid saying this because literally everyone has read it already and been here, done that, but like here I am 2022 doing a summary of it. Wow! We have some daughters. We have Lizzie, Elizabeth Bennet, we have Mary, we have Jane, we have Kitty, and someone else I forgot about. Their mom is basically just trying to pimp them out, to whore them out, to marry them as soon as possible. And then we meet another family, Darcy's family, and they are rich bitches, and their mom gets all excited because she wants to give them out to that rich family, and then there's just a lot of melodrama. There is a message here that I like and I actually love. I don't know how to explain what I have in my brain. I'm gonna try. Our novel is against society at the time and how women were treated, and the two choices women had: be in a mental hospital or get married and be normal like other fucking women, because if you don't get married, you're not normal. But because the story itself was so freaking boring, it just, like, if you're not like myself, I went into it not knowing the background story and not knowing how it's like against society and stuff like that. If you go into it just thinking that you're going to read a book, a story, a classic, then you're not gonna like it. You're going to find it boring. That's what happened to me. I went into it, and the first and almost all of the second volume of the book, I was just like, this is so freaking boring, like it's losing me. And then the story as a whole started hitting me, and it's like, it feels as if like this is a fucking boring story, melodrama about some rich privileged bitches going to each other's houses, and then there's an important thing at the back that like Jane Austen tried to give us, you know what I mean? But that doesn't translate if you're not going into it reading it. I would love to reread this again. I will reread this again. From like Elizabeth's stand, her prejudice of like that society and what women are supposed to do, we get that point of view, but then we get also the point of view from Darcy and how his pride does not allow him to say what he wants to say, do what he wants to do, because he has been so accustomed generation after generation into being who he is now and believing what he believes now and acting the way he acts now. My point is, I get the message and I like the message and I support the message, but it's so easy for it to fly over your head because of the fucking boring writing. I literally drew an anagram of what I think. This is my anagram. Good luck understanding my handwriting. This is my anagram of the story. This is the good story, good message, and then this is all bullshit, 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 incest, drama, bullshit, bullshit. By the way, are we not gonna talk about the incest? Wait, are we not gonna talk about the incest? We have cousins proposing to cousins. We have cousins fornicating. I am going to say something. Hear me out. It's very controversial, which is why we're so close right now, because I want us to be close. Like, I want you to understand that I love you and that it's gonna be okay, and this is a one-time thing. This is better movie than a book. I watched the movie, by the way, like just now. Actually, I have not slept yet. I finished the book throughout the night, 6 a.m, started the movie, went outside, came back, I'm filming this. Hi. Health. Final verdict. I rated this 2.5 because I liked it after I understood the message. I will read it again. Okay, so this is pointless. We've been through a lot, me and you. We started with wine and candles, and we're ending it with incest. I really should stop talking. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, for commenting, for subscribing, for interacting with me in any way, shape, or form. Everything is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you next video. Bye.